Hi there. My name's Patrick Knight. I'm a ASE certified automotive mechanic. I'm an ASE certified service advisor. I've been running an automotive shop now for nearly 20 years. Recently, I've been asked a question, when should I change my timing belt? The answer really isn't that cut and dry. It depends on the type of vehicle that you drive. Some manufacturers recommend that you replace the belt every 60,000 miles. Other manufacturers recommend that you do it every 90,000 miles. Some go 105,000 miles, 110,000 miles. That varies depending upon the vehicle that you're driving. Now, the timing belt keeps the top half of the engine in time with the bottom half of the engine. The camshafts on top operate the valves, they go up and down. The bottom pulley on the engine is a crankshaft that operates the pistons, and they go up and down as well. Now, there are freewheeling engines, there are interference engines. Dependent upon the engine in your vehicle will change what your potential downside is. On a freewheeling engine, if the timing belt breaks, it gets towed in and the timing belt is replaced. On an interference engine, the timing belt breaks, you run a very high likelihood of bending valves, which changes a job that normally runs $300 to $500 and changes it to $2,000, $1,500, $2,500. A lot of it depends on, again, what you drive, what kind of vehicle you have. So still the question remains is when should you have your timing belt replaced? I would suggest very highly that you get it taken care of at or before the manufacturer's recommended service time to replace it. Other things can affect the belt's operation as far as how long it'll last as well. Things like oil intrusion, coolant intrusion. Those will shorten the life of the timing belt and potentially shorten the life of the engine. Timing belts are a rubberized material. They're usually entwined with a high tensile fiber. Used to be that they were set up with fiberglass. Now, but with the advent of Kevlar, they've been using Kevlar in the timing belts, and that makes them last a little bit longer, makes them a little bit more efficient. They're continuously making products that make your vehicle run longer, that make it last longer. They're improving and improving and improving on products. Now, as well as doing timing belts, there's a water pump in the vehicle. A lot of the vehicles that have timing belts have a water pump that's behind the timing belt. It's usually suggested that you replace the water pump when you're replacing your timing belt. The reason is let's say your timing belt interval is at 90,000 miles. Do the timing belt at 90,000 miles. If the water pump's not leaking or not having a problem, and it may not be, you may think that it's okay to leave it until the next time or until the water pump fails. That water pump at 90,000 miles may not be leaking, but it may not make it to 180,000, which would be the next service interval for your timing belt. Now, the reason that makes a difference is because the water pump is behind the timing belt. You have to remove the timing belt to get to the water pump. It is by far the best bang for your dollar to replace the water pump when the timing belt's being replaced. It increases the cost of it a bit, but not nearly as much as having to do the job over again if the water pump fails after the timing belt's been replaced. You have to take it all apart again anyway then. So, still the question remains, when should I get my timing belt replaced? That's where I come in. So, if you have that question, when should you replace your timing belt and you're unsure, you can give me a call. I'll take the type of vehicle that you have, the engine that's in it, and I'll let you know when your timing belt needs to be done. You can contact me at Precision Tune Auto Care in Spring Lake Park. And that's in Minnesota, in case anybody else is watching this video from not in the area. The telephone number there is 763-784-1405. Again, it's Patrick Knight. I'm the store manager there, and thanks for watching.